Hey, everybody, it is Harlan. And as we are getting started and recording, would you do me a favor and tell me what you see on my screen? Type it in. Okay, so you're seeing the Teespring homepage get started. Thank you very, very much. Okay, notice everybody types in different things. Okay, Andy types in, I see a guy and a girl. He doesn't see anything else other than the guy and the girl. Okay, other people saying Teespring, it's the Teespring homepage. Some people are saying get started. Okay, and some people are, Andy says she's cute. Okay. Um, so, hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. This is going to be a webinar where you are going to learn about, very, very briefly, some critical, important changes that are happening in the world of Teespring. I'm going to give you two opportunities in the course of this call, and I'm going to discuss with you how you can be making money now. I'm going to give you some stuff, and it seems to be that right now, um, these are open, including things that you could be doing this coming weekend. Okay, so stick with me. I expect that we will be on and off in under an hour. We'll even have time for questions, but um, this is going to be something that you're going to learn. Where we are trying to record this, but the last couple of times, GoToWebinar is getting stranger and stranger. So I'm recording it. Glenna is recording it, and hopefully that will at least one of us will do it. But I've been on a couple where like three people were recording them and none of them came out really well. Um, GoToWebinar updated itself, um, and it doesn't work with the latest version of the Mac operating system very well. And since I and lots of other people are using Macs, um, GoToWebinar has been pretty sucky recently. Okay. Um, just, I saw he signed up, but I just wanted to see is Dr. Chris Smith in the house? If you are, say hi. Not yet. He signed up. Maybe he's on duty. But we're going to talk about him. We're going to talk about him behind his back. You can tell him that we're talking about him behind his back, and we're going to show you about making um, money. Okay, so um, let's go to the little guide that we're going to follow today. I hope you can see it. It's my little mind map. And it starts here with it's raining Teespring people. Okay. Now, the reason it's raining Teespring people is because Teespring people are making lots of money. And more people are coming and being attracted to the niche because there's money to be made here. If people were not making money, then there wouldn't be so many um, people coming along. But there is lots of money to be made on Teespring, and you guys should be making it. Um, the amounts of money that are being made on Teespring are are immense. There are many people who now are working full time from their home and making in excess of $100,000 a month on Teespring. Remember um, that $100,000 a month, some of that may include advertising costs, okay? Probably most of it does, but in some cases it does not. And we'll discuss that as well. Okay. Now, our own friend, Dr. Chris Smith, who's been with me in a couple of my programs, has really come a long way. And in December Chris made, I think, $794, but he spent around 700. So he was just learning the system, made a grand total of $94. Not all that impressive, right? However, in that month in which he basically just, about broke even, he learned some strategies so that when he started in January, he sold 70, he grossed 72,000. Now, most of that money is money that he keeps. His advertising expenses were not very high. What happened is that of the shirts he did, most of the shirts that he did were home runs. Okay. How many people here would like to hit more home runs and fewer singles? Type in home run if you want to hit a home run. Okay. Just want to make sure we're on the same thing. Okay. Now there are lots of people who are hitting singles, and there's nothing wrong with singles. Okay. There's nothing wrong with singles. You don't generally, and Chris did not, you don't hit the home run unless you hit a few singles on the way. Now, one of the things that I find most shocking is that there are lots and lots of people who are making money $200, $300, $400, and they're mad. There's somebody who made $600 last month and is furious with me. And most of that $600, nearly all of it has been profit. I don't really understand. I don't really understand how you could be making money so easily and be upset. Linda types in that she struck out 4 times. Linda, I have struck out so many more times than 4, it's not even funny. However, I have come across a formula that works. And this week, just from the Dogington Post page, so that means, just dog shirts sold on the Dogington Post page, so far it's been around $5,000 with no advertising expenses. Okay. How does that kind of money sound? $5,000 a week. Okay. Sounds good money? All right. So some people are saying, yes, that's good money. Some people are saying, awesome. Okay. So here we go. I want to go over with you how you can get there. $5,000 a week is good money, but it's only scratching the potential of what's there. Okay. $5,000 a week is good money, but there's a lot more to be made, my friends. Okay. So let me update you on what's going on in TeeSpring. I don't want to waste your time. I want to give you valuable content that you can use. So first of all, most people go into the sports niche. And the reason they go into the sports niche is because we all know that Americans are nuts about sports. Okay. The entire world comes to a standstill during the Super Bowl. People have Super Bowl parties. People eat enough so that they make total and absolute pigs out of themselves. And then they come back and they want more. And the reason that they want more is because we are nuts. It has become like a ritual that everybody wants to do. And so we want to make sure that you are among the people who are making massive, massive money. Okay. So the problem in the sports niche is that you're hitting the same people over and over again with the same design. Okay. The problem in the sports niche is that people are hitting the same people over and over again with the same designs. And there's nothing wrong, and part of the strategy is to use places like TView to see what is doing what's working. But then when you have 1,000 people doing it and all going, oh, I'm going to do that, that's when it starts to fall apart. Because the people in the sports niche, let's say that they like the Los Angeles Lakers, okay, and people are doing this girl likes the Lakers, or Super Lakers um, with the Superman symbol, or what's the one that you see first? God first, family second, then Lakers. Okay. And we're seeing these literally by the hundreds, and they all look alike. And what it is creating is what we call blindness. And in this blindness, people stop paying attention to your ads. So you need to change your ads in order to be effective. However, while people and many people are making 20, 50, 70, $100,000 a month on Teespring, Teespring as a whole is making millions a month. Teespring, if you're making 2,000, they're doing substantially better. When Teespring buys a shirt directly from Hanes, and they turn around and sell you a t-shirt for $10 with printing, that t-shirt costs them maybe 50 to 75 cents. So don't anyone have pity for Teespring, okay? They're making plenty of money, okay? That shirt that they're paying like 75 cents for, and they're reselling to you for like $10 or $11, they're making some pretty darn good money. However, the people who do not like what Teespring is doing are the teams, okay? The teams, the professional teams, because they are seeing what's going on Teespring, and they're saying that money belongs to us, okay? Do you all understand who's upset about this? It is the professional and the college sports teams watching what's going on. And so they have teams of people, professional, who go to Teespring every day and TeeView every day looking for designs that violate their trademarks. We're in the section now called staying out of trouble. Okay? Let me explain the logic to you. Would you rather be right, or would you rather be poor? Okay? That's the choice that we're being forced to make. The teams and their intellectual property attorneys, they are paid on a retainer basis by the team. And so it doesn't really cost the team extra money for what they're doing on Teespring. And the teams are saying, very, very simply, the teams are saying that um, um, the teams are saying we're losing money in t-shirt and hoodie sales to Teespring, therefore we need to go after them. And what they're doing is they're going to Teespring and they are delivering massive numbers every single day, probably by email, listing the URLs where they think that something is in violation, and Teespring is taking them down. Now, Teespring is not looking at them as a judge or a jury and saying, oh, this is legit or this is not legit. Teespring is staying the hell out of trouble and just taking it down because they do not want to incur any legal costs. So for Teespring, the smartest thing that they can do is take the thing down. And that's what they're doing. They're just taking the thing down. So there is no question that that this is a serious problem. What constitutes a violation of a trademark? Now, listen very, very carefully. I'm going to give you a definition of what violates a trademark. It's not a legal definition, it's the Harlan definition. Okay? It's not a nice definition, but it's the Harlan definition. A violation of a trademark is anything the people with money say it is. A violation of a trademark is anything that people with money say it is. So when the lawyers send a letter and say, you're violating our trademark, it's coming down whether it is or it isn't. Now, if you wanted to go back up on Teespring, you're going to have to get a lawyer and pay money in order to do that. Okay? Now, if you do this and you do this repeatedly, the trademark lawyers are going to come after you personally. They find out the name from Teespring of who is doing this, and they have the right to sue you personally. Now, don't panic because I'm going to show you how to make money and not worry about this. But I just want you to be prepared that if you do a shirt and someone comes along and says to Teespring, Joe violated my trademark, that shirt is coming down. Do not take it personally. You are not a bad person. My dog Kalba probably still loves you anyway. Don't worry about it. Just move on. Now, here are some things that, for example, in the Super Bowl, we had the Denver Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks. The Denver Broncos went absolutely nuts removing real or perceived trademark violations. Now, their trademark is a certain kind of Bronco imagery, okay? They went after anything that looked like a horse. It didn't matter whether it looked like one. It didn't matter whether it looked like a limping horse. It didn't matter if it looked like, it was pulling a wagon. It didn't matter if it was already like, shot and in a can of horse meat. If they wanted it down, they pulled it down. They pulled down before the Super Bowl thousands and thousands of shirts. Okay, so many of these shirts got pulled down, but it was a race because Teespring never made any kind of announcement what was going on. So Teespring would pull the shirts down, and 100 people would put shirts up the same day. Still, team names in full, such as the Boston Bruins, could be considered a trademark violation. Typically, during the year, it's not considered much of a trademark violation. This stuff only really mattered when it came time for the big games like football. Okay. Next, team logos. It costs a team hundreds of thousands of dollars to defend their logo. And yet, there are lots of people, hopefully nobody on this call, who just went out and stole team logos and posted them. And they were basically inviting these company lawyers to sue them. If you're going to be stupid, Don't be that stupid. But unfortunately, lots of people don't like to listen. I wish that there was something that I could do or say to somebody who gets angry because they steal a team logo and they're mad that it was taken down. Yet, nonetheless, there are lots of people who are furious by the fact that they think that they have the right to steal someone's logo and put it on a shirt. Now, the other thing that people did that was particularly um, um, somebody says, my screen is not changing. Should it be? Well, I haven't changed my screen. So if your screen is changing, you have a problem. Um, just sit here and pay attention. Listen to what I'm saying. It's what I say that you should pay attention to. There are a lot of people who go to like the team store and look at what the team is selling and they create products that look like that. Well, the team is hiring graphic artists and they're doing a really nice job. And if you turn around and try and rip them off, well, it's not really going to work. You don't want to imitate what the team is doing. Now, another thing that is happening is that let's go to TView. Okay, we go to TView, and the first thing that we see here is, or one of the first things, is called limited edition Super Penguins. Okay, they just started this, and what you have here in the background of the penguin is you have the Superman logo. Well, these things are not going to last. Okay, um, the people who own the rights to Superman um, are pretty upset, and they've been having these things taken down. If you hear something like this, don't be sneaky and try and put it up anyway. You're going to waste money. They're going to take it down. The key problem here is that people aren't thinking. So don't do things with the Superman logo. Okay? Now, what happens is that along come people who are copycats, and copycats ruin the success of everybody. Okay? Once you have everybody doing S logos, okay, and believe me, let's look for best selling by numbers and those that are active. And pretty soon, I said pretty soon, um, we should see. Um, all right, it's taking a bunch. I guess they're removing them. Um, I guess they've been removed because of the trademark violations. So I will talk about what we're seeing here, and that is what we're seeing here. The current hottest thing on um, on Teespring right now are what are called team shirts. Team Bailey, Team Miller, Team Campbell, um, Team Baker, Team Evans, Team Murphy, Team Hamilton, Team Parker, Team Mitchell, Team Cook, Team Edwards. People are choosing popular last names: Morris, Hall, Quinn, Boyd, Lewis. And they are using last names to sell these shirts. It's really big right now. It's something that's working absolutely right now. It is absolutely working right now. In order to do that, you need to be able to search the um, Facebook graph search and be able to download the results with something like Social Arsenal. So I would go to facebook.com and people named Kilstein. and there are more than 100 um, Kilsteins. So you would download these people using software such as Social Arsenal, and then you would download their user IDs, and then you would target them. This right now is making a lot of money because these people are never going to see a Team Kilstein shirt again. Okay, so it's something that works, um, and is currently working right now. But in order to do this, you must have a program like Social Arsenal or something that lets you um, um, get the last names. Are there any questions on this since I'm showing it to you right now? Any questions on it? Okay, someone says that was his Seattle shirt. Fantastic. So you must have made some money. Okay. Um, and Social Arsenal is software that lets you pull down the names from Facebook for this and for other things. Okay, I see I'm having an internet connection. Can you guys hear me okay? Do we have you hear me? Good. Okay. Um okay. Thank you very much for letting me know. Uh okay, I get worried about stuff like this. Okay, so that's what we're seeing is selling right now are the um are the named shirts. Those are very, very big. Okay. Now, if I come here and I click only active, whatever, and best selling by the numbers, I see that, let's take a look at this shirt. This shirt is doing really well right now. This is a shirt that is targeted at nurses. Last time I checked, nurses were not a sport. So they sold 3,209 hoodies. These hoodies sold for $39. That means that they made 20 bucks a hoodie. So this campaign made them $78,000. $78,000. And they keep repeating it. So they sold nearly 4,000 shirts here, and now they even went and started it all over again, and they've already sold another over $10,000, about $11,000. So they have sold on this. Um, they have sold on this almost $90,000, probably more. Okay, probably more. It says cute enough. There's a heart. He has the image of like a heartbeat in it, and it says cute enough to stop your heart, skilled enough to restart it. Okay, so they have sold thousands and thousands of these shirts. So that brings us now to the idea of making money, is that in order to really beat the competition, you need three things. Okay? If you get anything out of this call, it's going to be these three things. Pay attention. This is the heart of what we're talking about. Number one, you need a unique niche. You need a unique niche. Don't do something that everybody else is doing. Dr. Chris Smith is in a unique niche. Okay? Um, and there's nobody at all that is competing with him in that niche. Okay. Um, Once you see a niche such as nursing, don't go ahead and steal that design. go ahead and steal the niche, okay? There isn't anybody in the world who can say, you know what? Nursing belongs to me. I'm the only one who's allowed to sell shirts to nurses. It's not the case. It's open for everybody. Okay. But please do not copy their design or even approximate their design. Find something else that is cute to say and that makes nurses feel good. So you need the unique niche. You need the unique design. And when you have number one and number two, number three, it leads to massive money. Now, that is our math formula for the day. If I want you to learn this so much, so I want you to, we're going to call this, let's abbreviate this right here. Okay, we're going to abbreviate it. And the way we're going to abbreviate it is UN plus UD equal MM. Unique design plus unique niche plus unique design equals massive money. Okay. And because I really want you to get this, okay, really want you to get this, I would like you to please type my secret formula into the question box to show me that you get it. This is worth really good money to you. Okay. Thank you. Richard, I want you to type in the formula. Richard, type in the formula, not the words. Okay? Some people are typing it in incorrectly. Okay. All right, fantastic. This is what you must do. You need to come up with a unique niche and a unique design equal massive money. Now, how would you like me to show you how one of those is done? Would you like that? Okay. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do something that's very slow and very easy. Okay. I'm going to go into here, Google, and I'm going to type in list winter Olympic sports. List of summer and winter Olympic sports. Well, since it's winter now, we're going to focus on winter. There's alpine skiing, biathlon, bobsleigh, cross country skiing, curling, figure skating, freestyle skiing, ice hockey, luge, Nordic combined, short track speed skating, skeleton, I have no idea what that is, ski jumping, snowboarding, and speed skating. Okay? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You have 15 possibilities. The most popular ones, okay, are probably, in my opinion, ice hockey, figure skating, and, well, whatever, I'm going to go with ski jumping. Um, Type in your favorite Winter Olympics. All right, I'll tell you what. Type in your least favorite Winter Olympic sport. Your least favorite, possibly even one you don't know what the heck it is. Curling. Okay, curling. All right, let's watch this. Um, Now I've seen curling shirts, but they're not showing up here. So let's try cheating. Curling TeeSpring. Okay, it's not showing up. They've gotten it hidden. But I saw a curling shirt that people were making good money on. Okay. Um, but if you wanted to do a shirt, I have seen no shirts about ski jumping or snowboarding. I have seen no shirts yet for figure skating, but give me a few hours, I'll be there. I'll tell you, I have a number of Olympic ice hockey shirts, and they're doing very, very well. I expect to make, someone wrote rugby, that's not one of the choices. Um, the bottom line, um, um, the bottom line is that there's a lot of money to be made, and the Olympics go on for the next couple of weeks. So what you might want to do is you might want to pick a niche that other people are not in. Well, let's see. Let's go to Facebook. People who like luge. People who like luge. You can see it's not the world's most popular sport, but there are 19,854 people who like luge. You can target these people with a luge shirt. Let's pick another one. Let's try ski jumping. Okay. I like watching ski jumping. People who like ski jumping. Okay. And there are 35,707 people do that. Now, what about if I want people who are current city? Let's go to Canada. So I can create a shirt for Canadians who like um, uh, ski jumping. So I want to get an idea of just how many people there are of Canadians who like ski jumping. Okay. Or how about people who live in the United States who like ski jumping? And I see that there are a couple of thousand people. Okay. So what would I do? Well, I might want to go to look at Team USA hoodies because we're selling hoodies because it's winter. Okay. And here's Team USA shop. Okay. And I want to look at, so first of all, I want to point out to you that the expression Team USA is a trademark term. I also want to point out to you that the Olympic symbol is a trademark term. Sochi is the name of a city in Russia. It is not a trademark term. The mountains in red, white, and blue is probably trademarked. But there's no reason that you can't come up with another design. So let's look at the sports. And you see here, what were we doing? Ski jumping. Ski and snowboard. And you go through it and you look at ideas. So, um, just telling you what I did was I told you that Team USA is a um, um, that's a trademark term. So is the Olympics. So let me log in. I'm really an idiot for doing this because people are just going to steal it. But if you do, it's bad karma. And I wish you wouldn't do it because I won't be happy. But here we are. Bring back the gold, eh? So I didn't say Team Canada. I didn't use the Olympic symbols. Okay. Now the Olympics just started, and I've already made $540, and we're just warming up. Okay. Does everybody see how it's done? Oh, I see Chris Smith is on the line. Mr. Smith, you had a really good January. What are your projections for February? Would you type in your projections for February? $70,000 for February. Come on, you did 72 last month. How about more? Okay, Chris is being shy. Um, oh, he's saying, I'm hoping it's not beginner's luck. No, beginner's luck was the month that you made like $800 on $800 of cost. That was beginner's luck. Okay, so if you wanted an idea, okay, don't do hockey because I'll be stealing mine, would be USA, American flag, skiing, and maybe a pair of skis. Or Canada, Canadian flag, skiing, and a pair of skis. Or do both of them. Do both of them. Okay, Chris, stop. Chris just said he just got $19,000 in the past 2 days. $19,000 in the past 2 days. And Chris, you got started in December, is that correct? And he says, and I'm still learning from you. Applause, that's awesome. Okay, and he started only in the end of December. What is he doing? Sally wants to know. I'm going to show you exactly what he's doing. I told you what he's doing. He's doing unique niche, unique design equals massive money. Chris was not on the call before. Chris, would that explain what you are doing? Absolutely. Okay. So I'm not holding anything back from you. I'm not showing you Chris's niches because I know people steal, and I was kind of silly to show my hockey shirt because I know that unfortunately some people can't help themselves. But guys, there are so many sports from you to do, and I just gave you the idea for the design. Pick a sport and um, pick a sport: cross country skiing, biathlon, um, snowboarding, speed skating. And I promise you, you have time to get this up and make money. Okay. And you can make a lot of money because the Olympics are now. I started my campaigns too early. The time to do Olympic shirts is right now, and you will make money. Okay. And this is what you're doing. People are saying, how did I get the typing so it would not cover the logo? Because it's done by professionals on Fiverr. Very simple. It's done on Fiverr. I don't do this myself. I'll spend 20, 30 bucks, whatever it takes to get it done. I did not design this. So it shouldn't surprise you that I also have USA, American flag, and hockey. Same thing. All they did is do it differently, and it'll probably be on a different color. So 540 bucks. I just raised my spend. I'm hoping that 50 shirts would be $1,000. I'm hoping that by the time the Olympics are over, I will have relaunched this a couple of times and leave the Olympics in the next month with $20,000 or $30,000. Okay. Um, do we find that people like serious shirts or play on word shirts are funny? Right now, we're not trying to be funny. Um, we're trying to be serious. Canadians have a sense of humor. They won the gold in hockey last time. So here's a little joke. Bring back the gold, eh? And this shirt, which is, and um, this shirt is doing pretty well. Okay. Now there's some secrets that I'll share with a couple of you, but this is pretty much what works. Um, okay. So let's go to making more money. It is not too late to do for the Olympics. I've shown you what to do. Pick a sport that I haven't done, like hockey. Pick a different sport. Get a shirt designed. Get it up there, and this is the time. All of the people who were competing about the Super Bowl and stuff like that, I'm not seeing their Olympic shirts. If you take action this weekend, you can be in the money for the Olympics. Okay? It'll cost you anywhere from 20 to 40 bucks to get a shirt designed, and for 15 or 20 bucks, you can test it. If you want to know, another thing to do is pay attention to when it's on television. I assure you that figure skating shirts will do really well when figure skating is on television. Okay? Bobsleigh will do really well, or snowboarding, when it's on television. Go look up the schedule, plan your attack, and unleash it. And you can also target people who like the Winter Olympics. It's doing really well. Okay? So, this is a very simple way to make money. Okay? How many people think that that was something um, worthwhile? Okay, definitely helpful. Okay, definitely helpful. Okay. So, here's where we go. You should definitely take action this weekend on the Olympics. I can't guarantee you're going to make money, but this is a sure bet. Don't target someplace like Estonia or because of the shipping costs. But I think it's okay if you target the United States. It's okay if you target Canada. Do not say Team USA. Do not say Team Canada. Do not use the Olympic symbol. You can make your shirt different by having it say Sochi, okay, um, and the American flag instead of mine saying USA. Okay, people will buy these shirts. Why not take some time this weekend, pick one or two Olympic things, and get them up there? Okay, let's move on. Next month is March Madness. It is by far one of the um, craziest events in sports. And the way to do that, okay, last look here. The way to do that is let's go to March Madden. Oops. March Madness bracket 2014. And they're beginning stuff here. Let's see if we can find a bracket. Updated bracket information. Well, viewable March Madness bracket. Okay. So, they haven't filled it in yet. But what you want to be able to do is find out as this goes along who are the teams that are the most likely. Okay. Let's look at NCAA basketball standings. Now, 2013-14 NCAA basketball standings. And you're seeing the teams that are doing really well. Okay. Um, and what you want to do is you want to see who are the people who have been in the NCAA last year who are likely to return. So Syracuse is 9-0. Chances are at 9-0, on the conference they're 9-0. They're 22-0 for the season. That means that they're probably the favorites. You might want to consider building a page now for Syracuse, okay? And start getting fans so that you can save money by selling to that page. Or if you want to be really greedy, you could build a college sports page and start posting regular standings and regular results to that page. And so when the March Madness comes, you will have fans, and at that point, you won't have to um, use much in advertising costs. But the time for planning for that is now. Okay, the um, um, the time for planning that is now. Okay. Um, I only do, Linda asks about design. I only do design on the front of the shirt. I do not do design on the back of the shirt at all. It costs too much, and I have not seen it as a problem in making money. Okay. So, um, some people may want to build a page for a particular conference because people are fans of a conference. Okay. And it's a lot easier to do that, and there will be fewer competitors. So, you don't even have to know much about NCAA. You could spend a half hour learning about the Final Four and you could be a success. Okay. And you have plenty of time to do it. Don't start selling shirts now. I assure you it won't do very well. But get ready, just like selling an Olympic shirt 2 weeks ago. It didn't do very well for me. I thought there was something wrong. There wasn't anything wrong. The only thing wrong was that it was too early. Now is the right time for the Olympics. And in a few weeks, it will be the right time for March Madness shirts. Don't use trademarks. Okay? Don't use trademarks. Okay, how many people have learned something here being on the call today? Worth it or not worth it? Just type in worth it or not worth it. I'm getting lots of yeses, yeses, yep, worth it, hell yeah, worth it, worth it. I learned a lot, definitely learned, absolutely, good value, many thanks, great. Doing a fan page now, yes, always worth it, of course, worth it, worth it, worth it. Fantastic, I'm glad. Now, you probably know that that I have a coaching program, and the people in the coaching program are banging it dead. Chris is in my coaching program. Um, phone's ringing. Okay, we're going to turn that off over here. People in the coaching program are just banging it dead. The majority of the people in the coaching program are making money. Okay, the majority of the people are making money, and some are making really good money, like Chris. Others are making just a couple of thousand, but they're still learning. Chris just typed in best investment ever. Well, what I've decided to do is I've decided to create group coaching. And I can do group coaching so I can coach more people at an affordable and some people say some of us are still learning, and there's nothing wrong with still learning. So I've decided to create a 6-week group coaching program at a much more affordable price. Let me show you what we're going to cover in the 6 weeks. And I'll be reviewing your work in the 6 weeks in group format. Week number 1, niche mastery. Which niches are riches and which are a waste of time? There's a simple shortcut you'll learn. Week number 2, design mastery. Remember we talked about this. Unique niche and unique design equals massive money. How to find a new and exciting designs no one else is using so you can make massive profits. Week number 3, page and ad creation. Insider tricks to increase your sales. Your ads and pages will sell more if you follow these strategies, and how to get people talking about your products. Week number 4, and by the way, Chris is doing some pretty amazing stuff to get people talking about it. Week number 4, targeting mastery. How to find the sweet spot of a list by testing and targeting. This is the number 1 skill that can put you in the winner's circle. In every case where someone isn't making money, it's either going to be the design, the ad, but most likely it's the targeting. Now, once you have a success and you're starting to see money, the big money comes from learning how to scale, how to take a campaign from moderate to success to huge success. And I'm going to show you how to do it doing OPM, other people's money. Then week number 6, from rookie to business, how to build a real sustainable business online. You'll get lots of suggestions and guidance to what works today. Now, your investment for this is just 492 payments of $497. Stay with me because what I'm about to do is going to make you absolutely insane. So stick with me. Number 1, the program does not come with a money-back guarantee. It comes with a performance guarantee. If you do not feel successful with this program, you simply let us know, you cancel the second payment, and you get the second part of the course for free. That's the first thing that it comes with. Now, here's the second thing. This is the one that will put you over the top, okay? When you hear this, this is going to be, you have to be in a coma not to join. And this is if you join by 2/12/14. That's for people who may hear this on the replay. I will post your dog, even though it's not your niche, we'll do a dog t-shirt or hoodie on the Doggington Post where you will reach millions of people. The average return when I do this for people in my coaching program is from $300 to $600. So if you follow my advice, you are pretty much guaranteed to make your investment back. Okay. And then go on and have success. So if you join, the program is basically going to be free for you because I can tell you that let's go and see what's going on here. Let's go here. Let's go to the Doggington Post. And here, this is the second time we're running this shirt. Okay. This is the second time we posted it this morning. Oh my God. We posted this morning. I did not look. I promise you I did not look. This is the second time we've done this. 25 shirts. He made $250. This guy has made $500 this week. Okay? And there's no and there was no advertising costs. So this makes it brain dead simple. So I will run your shirt or hoodie on the Doggington Post for you, where you're pretty much guaranteed to make your money back. This is part of the learning process. We'll do a dog shirt, and I'm going to do this. Now, I'm going to post those shirts in order. So the faster you come in, the faster you make your money. And the URL here, I'm going to put it in the chat box. And remember, Glenna already beat me to it. Glenna, you're so quick. Gosh. Is 30minutecash.com/group. The faster you come in, the faster you make the money. This is easy. Once I teach you what to do, this is the easiest online money for beginners. Now, I can't promise you that you're going to turn into a Chris Smith overnight. It might take you 2 months to get there, but this is 2 payments of $497. And if you are not happy, just cancel the second payment, and I'll still, if you're in on time, I'll still run your shirt for you on the Doggington Post so that you make money. I'm making this brain dead simple for you guys so that I want to make it impossible for you to say no. Okay. Now, if you have any questions about this, remember the first ones in get the first ones thing. And Stefan is saying, yes, that's my shirt. So, Stefan, how many hoodies did you sell this week on the shirt? How many hoodies did you sell this week? Okay, well, hold on, but we ran this twice, Stefan. You sold 25 the first time. How much did you sell the last time we ran this? He's thinking. 22. Okay. So there's money to be had here. Okay. If you are an existing coaching student, I'm just going to add you. Okay. I'll add you to the program. And so Eliyahu, no, there's no discount. I'm just giving it to you because you're a coaching student. If you're a student in the coaching program, you're getting this for free. Okay, and we're seeing we're seeing things starting to come in here. So it's actually going. Whoa! Let's start making you money. Now remember, your money, your shirt, shirt and hoodie comes up in the order that it's going on, that it's coming in. Okay. The faster you get going, the faster you make money. Glenna, are there any questions coming in?
No, it did seem like you answered all the ones that had already come through. There were a couple questions that really, I think,
Oh,
were
Sherry, hold
addressed in
on.
the training.
Yeah, Sherry says, thanks, Harlan. The group coaching will be a big help. I made $696 on my dog Valentine shirt you posted. Okay. I'm showing you that you can get my program basically for free. Okay. You're hearing the people here who are saying, yes, I'm making the money. Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Actually, now a couple of people have come in with a couple questions. Two people asked, when does it start officially?
It's going to start. Um, it's going to start next week. The office is moving on Monday. We have to make sure that we're in, that the internet is set up. So I'm going to assume it's going to start on Wednesday or Thursday of next week. Now remember, people look at me and they think that there's something wrong because I built the Doggington Post. Not true. Right now, I'm starting another page that I expect to go faster than the Doggington Post. Okay. And you can learn to do it exactly the way I have and be making really big money. Maybe you'll want to build a page about nurses and nursing. Maybe you'll want to build a page for EMTs because people have made millions of dollars selling t-shirts and hoodies to EMTs. maybe you'll want to do something else. But folks, this is this is something that you can do. Now, there are people who are on here from all over the world, and it's really hard to come up with a time where everybody's going to be happy. But you will have access to recordings, and if you can't do it, we'll help you out. But I just want to point out your questions will all be answered in group settings, and we're gonna do we're gonna take an oath and pinky swear on the first call not to take other people's designs. Okay, um, because um, it's just bad karma to take from other people in the group. Okay, so here we go, folks. Other questions?
James wants to know if he can join after the 15th.
Um, you can join after the 15th, but that means that it's going to be a while if you, because you're on the call, it'll be a while before your shirt goes up.
Randy wants to know if there's going to be other things that they need to buy, like Social Arsenal.
No, you do not need to buy it. If you already have Social Arsenal or any other things, I'll be happy to spend time with you guys in a little group on how to use them. But I'm not going to ask you to buy. Not that I'm aware of. It, not that I'm aware of. You can do this without anything additional. Other questions?
Okay.
Now
Um,
remember, the sooner you get in, the sooner you make money by posting. You're hearing, you heard Sherry say she made $696. You heard Stefan, how many shirts he sold. Okay. He sold 47 shirts so far. Okay. Um, and this is whatever. Let's go here and let's see the shirt that we did yesterday for somebody. Okay, now Stick, I want you to see this because it's going to make you crazy. Okay, where is it? Okay, well, oh, there's a shirt. I didn't love this shirt, but a perfect couple. Okay, they made about $200 yesterday. Okay, let's find some more. Doggy Valentine sleeps with a dog. This person made close to $500 with no expenses. Okay. And let's go back further. I shouldn't even show you this one. Oh, let's see how this one did. 275 shirts. I'm taking it down quickly. I'm not showing that shirt, but 275. That shirt has made $5,500. Okay? So, guys, get in on this. Get in on this. Make some money. Okay? Remember, it's two payments of $497. But if you're not happy, just let me know. We'll cancel the second payment and you can still stay in the program and I'll still post your shirt. I'm bending over backwards and doing handstands so you make money. Any questions? Because I'm going to wrap this up. I'm just looking and I'm in dead shock here that the people who have joined on it with my coaching program are going to be making all the money.
um, Somebody had asked how they research U.S. sports things when they're in other countries.
Google works internationally.
Okay, I think that's pretty much it.
All right. Well, guys, I really hope that you will consider joining with me on this journey. I'm going to teach you advanced research techniques so that you can have success. I'm going to teach you something that's called newsjacking. Okay. Newsjacking so that you can have the success like you saw that last one that I put up briefly that made over $5,000. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do that. It's legal, it's simple, it's legit, and you can make a lot of money. So go to 30minutecash.com/group and get in on this. This has got to be one of the easiest things that you can succeed in online today. There are people, and you have heard from people on this call, making anywhere from thousands of dollars a month to Chris, who made, how much did you make in the last 2 days? What was it? It was like some obscene, what was the number, Glenna? Like 19,000 in the last, that he just got back from the last 2 days?
Yeah, yeah,
Crazy money,
19,000 he cashed
guys.
out.
And Chris says 19K. And Chris, Chris is doing this part time. Chris, what did your wife say last month when she heard how much money you made? Holy crap. Okay. What are you going, what did you guys decide to do with the money? Okay. The extra money. Anything special? Get a new dog? Get you some fishing equipment? Oh, they're going on a cruise. All right. T-shirts. By the way, Chris, when you go on a cruise and you buy and you see that they're selling T-shirts, okay, make sure that you copy, get some, take lots of pictures of the designs, okay. For best, um, you're also cutting back on your hours at work, okay. The email to reach Sandra is otcpublishing@gmail.com. Sandra is there now. If you need to talk to her, if you don't want to use PayPal, if you want to put it on your credit card, if you want any special consideration at all, like, can I do half payment? Can I do 4 payments? Whatever. Talk to Sandra at that number. She's here. She's taking your calls. I want you in. I want you to do this. Because I want you to make money. You will see that all the years that you tried to make money online have led up to you being able to do it now. Okay. This is simple. The people that I see doing this, the shirt that I showed you before, of here, this shirt, this person didn't know how to use Facebook for anything. Okay. And she's made hundreds of dollars in doing this. And she's got a bunch of these. She's got one for cats too. Okay. So, it's really, once you get an idea, these ideas work. Okay. And the nice thing is, this shirt can be repeated again and again and again. And the same thing with Stefan's adoption shirt. Okay. There's no website, there's no coding, um, there's no difficult stuff. You're going to make money with the dog shirt for doing hardly any work, just the expense of going to Fiverr and spending $5 or $10 for a design, and then you're in, and you can turn that into 200, 400. Sherry did $696. It's free money. It's free money. Okay. Look at that shirt Stefan did. Okay. And it's working. Okay. Here's another, the shirt done by, all right. Look at that. 228 shirts. That probably translates to about $400. and he made the $400 really in a single day. Okay, how many people think that this can do this? Okay, when will the replay be released? That depends on Glenn and me. I will assume Sunday. How elaborate does a Facebook page have to be in order to be effective? Not very. Um, I say I'm not perfect. Um, um, there are plenty of Facebook pages that I have that have one or two posts on it, but we'll see. First, there's on, and then there's long term. Um, Chris says, that's the key. I've done a few designs over and over, making thousands each time. So if you have a design like this, or you have a design like this, and you've made a couple of hundred now, if you do this design every 2 weeks, this expense of the $40 design fee can turn into tens of thousands of dollars over the course of the year. If you are ready and you are finally ready to get started, go to 30minutecash.com and go to group, and let's get in on this and let's really make this happen. You can do this, okay? Once you get in, you will be taken to a page to sign up. So get your email address. If you are in my coaching group, not to worry, I've already got you covered. Okay. I always exceed expectations. And this is going to be one of those times. So the coaching group, you guys just got another $1,000 program for free. For guys in here, you are getting me to post your shirt, so it's free money. Okay, I want you guys to make money. Any last questions, my friends? And there are people who are emailing in asking Sandra for special consideration. Again, she'll take care of you. Okay, the phones are ringing. We're a little busy because we're moving, but leave a message and she will get back to you. Okay, all right. Other questions? Come on. There are people who are hanging out here. You must have a question. You must have a question. Ask me something. You got my attention. Did he address the big changes in Teespring? Yes, I did. That was the beginning of the call. Um, how do you do your mobile ads on Facebook? Um, well, I teach that in the basic course. We'll be going over it again. They work really well. Okay. Sandra is not on here. You'll have to contact her at the address that I've given. Okay. Now, um, if it doesn't work at first, and you've heard that Chris didn't work at first, like he basically kind of broke even, made a few bucks. You could go out and take everybody for a Happy Meal at McDonald's on his first thing, but he learned and he mastered it. And now he says with confidence, yeah, I'm going to make $70,000 this month. Okay. Now imagine that Chris actually gets good at this and goes from 70,000 to 100,000. Okay. Um, he joked that Chris says, I joked that I needed the remedial course, that his first 10 designs met with no success. Chris also did a design that was a great design, and he was making lots of money. He was making lots of money. And then he got an obnoxious person saying, you took my trademark design. And even though we studied and found out that it was not trademarked, Chris said, you know what? I made it once. I'll make it again. I'm not going to argue with them. He took down the design, even though he didn't have to. He didn't have um, any obligation to do so, but he did, and turned around and made the money back and then some. Chris, how many designs did you make in January that made you that money? How many different designs? 5 designs made him 72K. Now, can I ask you, um, are you repeating those designs again to make more money? Who wants to predict his answer? Yes. Okay. Chris says that 5 designs were successful. He made 30 designs. Okay. So not all of them were successful, but the ones that were home runs. So he repeats and he tests new for more home runs. And that's why he can predict, yes, I'm going to make $70,000 this month until he gets actually good at this and starts doing 100 or more a month. And I have some ideas for you too, Chris, the next time we chat. How many people would like to have an extra 10K in their pocket a month? How many people would like to have an extra 20K? Okay. Does he have special artistic creative skills? No, he doesn't. He doesn't design it himself. He's not an artist. He's a veterinarian. Okay. So, guys, if you want to do it, um, Lee goes, yes, if I had the extra money, I'd spend it all on Kilstein programs. Okay. An extra 10K or 20K would be great. And that's what's going to happen because Elliot took the leap and joined the coaching program. Having artistic skills, Lila says, is not a guarantee of success. The only guarantee of success is following this formula with me. Unique niche, unique design equals massive money. Um, Hypothetically speaking, if one were to join today, when could someone estimate when their shirt will go up in the Dogington Post? It depends on the order that you joined um, and your how quickly you come up with a design. It could be a week, it could be 2 weeks, it could be 3 weeks. I'm not going to be the one holding you back. Did Chris do a sports niche? I can tell you the answer to that is no. Who do I recommend on Fiverr? I've been recommending Kumar Singh on Fiverr, but there are other people off Fiverr. But Kumar's made me a lot of money. Kumar made that Olympic design that I showed you that's making money. What's the wait time between running a design? I'm going to say 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. You might even want to do it to once a month. Other questions? I've joined the group. How much will we have to invest to make 30 shirts and test the good ones? That's a really good question. But the first one we're going to do, hopefully, is going to be the one on Dogington. So you'll make money without costing you anything. How much time between doggy shirts on my page? I'm seeing now that I can post 2 shirts a day and people will make money. I have to tell you, though, that Saturdays and Sundays are the best day. Okay. And Steve Umfris, the answer to your question is no, not at all. So Saturdays and Sundays are premium days. And I also have a sneaky secret weapon. I want to share my success with you. I want you to make, how do I spell my designer's name? I'm typing it in, Kumar Singh. He is on Fiverr. Poor guy will be um, overrun. Can it be broken into payments? Yes, contact Sandra. Contact Sandra. Diane, you should be doing Pitbull shirts up and down the wazoo. You've already got the page. Diane, there's nothing stopping you from making buckets of money. Nothing. And sure, Sandra, you've been good to us. We'll take care of you. What about shirts about New Orleans? Well, we'll talk about that in the program, but I haven't seen a whole bunch of stuff about that. Shirts in New Orleans, like Mardi Gras coming up, those are spur of the moment shirts. Okay, well, Sally, you might want to try that. A lot being posted. Are they being posted on your page, Diane? No, they aren't. Okay. Do we design our shirts before it's put up on Dogington Post? Yeah, we have to. I can't put up something that has no design. Like when we're going to put up a shirt that says your design goes here. So I'm going to show you how to do that if you don't already know. All right. I see lots of you guys are jumping aboard. That's really good. I just want to make sure I had the chance to answer your questions. And then I'm going to um, huddle with my troops and make lots of money. Okay. So, guys, you are fantastic. Thank you for being with me. Glenna, thank you for recording. I'm losing my voice. So, and we are um, we are good. Thanks, everybody. And I'm really happy so many of you come aboard. We're going to leave the page up. Okay. We're going to leave the page up so that the replay can get it. It is 30minutecash.com/group. And that's where you go to sign up. Remember, it's two payments of $497. If you're not happy, just let us know. We'll cancel the second payment and still get the second part of the course for free. And I'll still post I don't take it personally. I'll still post your shirt on Dogington so you can make money for taking this, putting your faith in this. Okay. People saying, great webinar, fantastic. You just go to 30minutecash.com. You can even find the link to the page on the home page there, or go to /group. Get over there, sign up today. You will make money. All right, everybody. Have a great weekend. There's craziness going on here because we're moving. So I'm going to say goodbye. They're tearing tape and all kinds of good noises. Thanks, everybody. Have a great weekend. Bye. Thanks, Glenna.
You're welcome. Bye.